Good afternoon. Today we are studying pulse digital modulation techniques. In the previous class we have studied pulse analog modulation techniques, which are pulse amplitude modulation, pulse position modulation and pulse duration modulation. Now we are going to study pulse code modulation, which is in short known as PCM. So in PCM we transmit group of pulses or codes to transmit a message signal which is having or which is called as modulating signal, and we are trying to transmit its voltage value. So this can be described as block diagram or PCM encoder. Majorly in PCM we have three steps in converting the analog signal which is shown to your left into the digital data which is in form of ones and zeros shown to the right of the block. In the block or PCM encoder we have three parts: sampler, quantizer and encoder. So we have three steps in converting analog signal into digital signal. In analog signal we have continuous time and amplitude values. In digital signal we have discrete and fixed amplitude values at discrete time intervals. So to convert an analog signal into digital signal we perform three operations: sampling, quantizing and encoding. We describe the three modules in this way: sampling, quantization and encoding. So you can see different types of samples shown as below. So ideal sampling will have ideally zero width for each pulse, which is practically not possible. So when we practically sample we get natural sampling, which is shown that way. The natural sampling will have different amount of amplitudes during the sampling interval, so there is ambiguity to record which voltage level or amplitude level is to be considered. So we go for flat top sampling, in which we have same amplitude level being maintained over entire sampling interval, which is shown in the diagram above. Once we sample it we get a fixed value. Now in quantization we convert these fixed values into rounded off or predefined values as shown below. So the entire range of the signal, which is Vmax to Vminimum, is divided into L number of levels as shown here, and if you divide total voltage or total possible voltage into fixed number of sets, we get width of each level as delta as shown here. The delta is Vmax minus Vminimum by number of levels L. Once we define these levels we round off, and once we have rounded off sample values we can allocate the fixed sample value to one of the level and encode it, so that as shown in the fourth point we have considered 3 bits for every sample. So the sampled version after the quantization is encoded into corresponding levels as shown there: 3 zeros, 001, 010, whichever may be the value. We are encoding the sample value into the corresponding nearest rounded off value in quantization, and followed by that we are assigning the corresponding coded value to that bits. You can clearly show, or you can clearly observe in this diagram, that each sample value is rounded off to a corresponding level, and each level as shown to your left, that is 765 up to 0. The quantization will take place and we assign the sample to one of the value, and finally at the bottom we have encoded words, that is we are assigning 010 bits to code which has a value 2. If the sample falls in D to 2D, which is fifth level, we assign 101. So in this animation we are observing how an analog signal is being converted into digital data, that is bit stream ones and zeros. So consider the analog signal shown here. First we sample it using the sampler. So after every discrete time interval, that is Ts seconds, we have sampled the signal. So now we have sampled signal values which may be falling into one of the levels. So in quantizer block we have divided the total amplitude level, that is 0 to 3, into 3 different levels, and the 3 different levels are shown here. So depending on what the sample value is, we will round it off to the nearest value. So that is the sample which is being holded for the next duration. So the sample doesn't fall into, or the sample does not have fixed amplitude level, so we are rounding it off to the nearest level. So in the similar way, this sample is being rounded off to the upper level, or it is being noted as 3. So in this way the entire signal is rounded off, or in other words quantized. Once the signal is quantized, we can easily encode it depending on the number of bits. For example, here the sample value is near to 1, so we have rounded it off to 1 and assigned 0 1. Here the sample value is close to 2, so we have rounded off and given 1 0. Here the sample value is much closer to 3 than 2, so we have rounded it off to 3 and we have given 1 1. In the same way, all the samples are rounded off to nearest level, and depending on the value of the level, the corresponding bits are assigned. So finally we have this bit stream which is to be transmitted instead of this analog signal. In this way, PCM is used to convert an analog signal into digital bit stream, and this can be easily transmitted. Thank you.